They lamp on the whole team. Shaquille. Nothing with Chris Boshman. Yo, clamp that bitch up. What you know about what you buying out? What you know about Lil Goat, bruh? Lil Brigger, bruh? Yo, this. Is that beam before he shot a light? Yes, it is.
$659 Canadian. The complete silence from the audience kind of explains the feeling towards Sony. $600 for a console?
Don't even worry about it. Yo,
Practically unheard of back then.
Chris Bosh Bobby out?
Affordable systems from
Where's Ray Allen at, bro?
previously, which was $299. So you can understand why consumers were so
Brian, you're terrible, bro. I might have to sub you out, bro.
console was the biggest physical Blu-ray drive, which was the new format in 2006 that was
What the fuck is that, bro? Make it the fucking permit is here, bro. Hi. Yo, that nigga fast.
The Super Slim was very cheaply made.
Great.
Alright, bro. I have the original 6800 launch model, and out of all the PC versions that came out,
it's like I did not do LeBron things.
One you should consider buying. Now, there were several versions of the PS3 that came out. You had the OG.
Oh my god. Fucking Mario Terrorist.
And then you had the 8 one, which came out 8 months later.
Oh, what you doing, man? Mario? Yes, sir. I see Mario right there.
Venture time.
Oh, no. Alright, bro. Let me get the ISO real quick, bro. Might have to hit you with the fuck you 3, bro.
Stabilize.
They got my boy was it deadly from the near range, bro. Yes, sir.
Order guide.
His neck long as something.
Solidify.
Yo, he hit the step back. He put up the 3. Shaq, yo, pull that bitch. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Fucking. Oh, no, bro. Hey, yo. Shaq again? Yeah, he look, he got a full white with Shaq. Crazy. This man got no fucking triple move. Jesus Christ. Let me see that bit, bro. Let me see that bit, bro. Let me see who the real post specialist is, bro. Not me.
Time for takeoff. Take flight.
Let me show you these clamps, G. Not with this nigga, bro. This nigga still in the NBA now, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
Think you can get away? Let me weave you a verse. Chakra swirl.
Think I'm gonna pull a D-Wade? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take that nigga bitch off the plane.
Which was known as the X-Men bit. In my opinion, it is probably the best UI we ever saw from a console.
Nah, B, bro.
Best UI we've ever seen in time. It is
Froby.
incredibly easy to navigate and modern look. Possibly one is right at your fingertips. Video streaming, music playback, and PlayStation Network are so easy to navigate.
Yo.
And it's all presented in
Yo. He just disrespected the Nuggets.
So PS3 feels a lot of the time as an up-to-date system.
This nigga played for the Heat now, which is funny. That's crazy.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
They got an argument with Jimmy Butler.
But the knights...
See yo.
Solidified.
Let's light it up! Beg for
Why is
mercy.
this free throw so damn slow? Dude?
Gather.
Shudder!
You look at that man piece. Clamps?
Beg for mercy.
Yep.
More speed. Let's light it up!
What?
This.
His first point, bro. Jesus Christ.
Rack and ruin.
Solidified.
Yo? Charge? No, it's a follow me.
Come into being. I will have
Yes, sir.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost. I condemn you.
Who the fuck is this one? Yes, sir. Gotta get Shaquille back out. Sparky with LeBron.
Let's play. Think you can bully me? My apologies. Over here. Yeah.
Yo. Oh, let's hit that bitch, man.
Time for takeoff. Over here.
They chose in the 06.
Kamisato.
Oh, 07,
Sumetsu. Get me going. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Take flight. Think you can get away? Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Just like he did Spurs, bro.
Are pretty good together, especially if you're interested in role-playing games and open-world subgenres. Burnout Paradise is another good addition, as it's a cool open-world arcade racer with tons of cars for great scenery. Another great open-world game is definitely GTA 4, and probably my favorite out of the GTA franchise.
Guy talking about PlayStation 3, son. How good it is. Still, they still support games like on the network and everything else. You can still buy games on PlayStation 3. And
It's fucking Chris Bosh. He can shoot.
That's good.
I got a couple of those systems actually.
Oh no. It's like Shaq is doing Shaq, bro. Oh my god, bro. Exactly.
Cool.
You wear dribbles you've ever seen in your life.
The multiplayer is still just as good as it was.
It's about to get ass.
Backwards compatibility is another reason to buy a PS3. Because, as I said before, they can play all PS2 games.
But this nigga is not strong.
PlayStation 2 own. Seriously,
Alright, bro.
PS2 games and PlayStation 4 games right at your fingertips, making it
It's like I've been jerked.
kind of pointless. And you don't even need to get original launch models for PS2 backwards compatibility. All you need is a PS3 and homebrewing software, and you can emulate your PS2 games in just a couple of hours.
Bruh, why didn't you dunk, bro? Aren't you 7-foot, bro? Oh my goodness, bro.
So I think my whole Silent Hill collection in the newer hardware, without the use of
Yeah.
component cables, memory cards, and wired controllers. And it looks good as well. Sure, it isn't in native 1080 resolution, but PlayStation 3 offers smoothing features. So
Damn, nigga,
you
pass the
can
ball.
smooth out aliasing on some edges. This was for me one of the original ways that I played real games, and it led to some of my favorite memories on the console. PlayStation 1 emulation is still pretty good on the console, with majority of games looking much better on the newer system with HDMI than with composite cables on the original PlayStation 1. Homebrewing in PlayStation 3 offers so many features, such as
Oh my fucking god.
as well as CPU and GPU tests to see if your PlayStation 3 is running a little too hot. Homebrewing ensures full control over the system and is practically a
I
must-have.
mean, he was like old as hell.
And well, the yellow light death is still an
I
issue.
really shot early wide open, bro.
PlayStation 3 if you don't take proper care of it. This only affects the fat PlayStation 3, especially with the launch models, as they ship with specific capacitors on the mainboard that do not last very long and cause all sorts of issues. That's the catch of owning a PlayStation 3 launch model. Sure, they have all these features that make a PlayStation 3 worth owning. They require a lot of maintenance to make them last longer. Specifically,
Bring that bitch
replacing
up, bro.
capacitors, fans, reballing the CPU, and
Bring that bitch up,
probably
bro.
just dusting out the console.
Damn.
And as I stated before, the PS3 is practically the ultimate emulation machine. With having 3 generations of games, there is crazy value in buying a PlayStation 3 right now, especially with the PS4 not being able to play PS3 games, and the same with the PS4.
Tyrone Lue, the coach himself, bruh.
But you have to subscribe monthly, and it's not the same as experiencing it on the native console. Personally, I believe that everyone should go and buy it.
Who's he coaching? LA. They got put out the playoffs.
As well as the new
Crazy.
format that revolutionized media consumption for
Yeah.
generations. This console has
This
the ability
fucking
to
freak
export
Vogel
media
was coaching the
content
Lakers until he got fired.
shows and videos to Netflix and YouTube. You also have the ability to play practically 3 generations of games with PS1 and PS2 backwards compatibility, depending on what model you get.
Yeah, Heike. Hey, nigga, 77 pro started.
I'm stuck in this infinite time loop thing, so Taco Bell's not surprised that I remove the menu. I clarified that Rihanna was still just a friend. But you could totally tell he just couldn't figure out why Rihanna never gave him a chance.
If it happened,
No happened.
then it would have happened.
But in the meantime, not only did Rihanna reject ASAP again, she actually decided to give Chris Brown another chance, which caused a lot of fans to call her out on her questionable taste.
He fucking
Many
hit that
fans
bitch.
also speculated that Rihanna never truly got over Chris, and that's why she kept friend-zoning other guys, including ASAP and Drake.
Spend up your way. You know, here's what I want y'all
Missing
to
this shit.
understand. You gotta earn a woman's affection. You got to earn a woman's interest.
You don't got the
You
answers.
got to earn a woman's like, a woman's love, a woman's lust. Whatever you have to earn, that means that the woman
Yo.
really doesn't want to give it to you. So you gotta
Nigga fast as hell, bro. What the fuck?
until you find her best options. And more times than not, when you become her best option, it's not because you got good. It's because some of the options she used to have, she doesn't have them anymore. And one particular situation is A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
Yeah.
In order to gain my affection, he had to put in a lot of work. There's no reason that a woman will keep you in a friend zone like that.
Alright, D-Way, I need you to catch a body, bro.
She has better options than you. You're the same guy who will wait around.
Shit. Let me dribble first, man. Oh my god, man.
Now when you meet her again, she's been down there, got a bunch of miles. Unfortunately, A$AP, she hadn't had a baby yet, but
Yeah.
he's just the most
Why
logical
not,
one
bro?
to
Why
have a
not?
baby with. Because guess what? When a woman knows she can control you, and she's used to being in control, she will put you in a position that she
Derek
no longer
Fisher.
wants you in because you can be controlled. And I think a part of the problem with A$AP is y'all don't understand that he's the one man that she could control. We always talk about her and Drake. She wasn't made to control Drake.
Yes, sir.
First point.
There's nothing she can do. He looks at her as an equal.
Yeah, my boy had LeBron had to get with me.
He doesn't look at her financially. Although if he had her net
Yo.
worth, maybe $1 billion.
Shut up.
Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This is order. Feel this ancient power.
Crush.
Watch this shit, bro. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this play, bro. Watch this play, bro.
Off we go. Beg for mercy.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Stabilize.
Not on my boy. Don Haskins.
Everybody stand. Crush. Freeze to the core.
Ah, it would. Yes. We don't let it run here, bro. Play into that bitch.
A blade embraces its duty.
Hey, yo.
Whirling snow. No. My apologies. Rain outlines your fate. Time for takeoff. Kamisato out. Sumetsu. Whirling snow.
He blocked it. I'm gonna block my jump shot, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You gotta stand on all 10 toes, man. You gotta do things that you need to do in this life. And the number one thing that you need to do is put yourself in a position where you're always winning, man. Never put yourself in a losing position so you can say, hey, man, look, I lost my manhood, but I got this back. Some of y'all don't even mind the position that Will Smith is in. Some of y'all don't even mind the position that Russell
And they do that for like some people. The people they care about, they do
Blade
that.
embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Now I got climbs on my salon like, OMG, my hair is like literally breaking. Relax, girl. You ain't no value yourself, man. You gotta put some value on yourself.
They all fly looking up with these niggas on. They split two pictures and everybody.
No, you gotta put some respect on your own name. Respect yourself, man. Prize yourself. Honor yourself as the man you know you are, or the man you know you could be. And if you're not the man you know you're supposed to be, you ain't got time to be worried about no woman no way, home.
Yo, I thought my boy Dwayne Wade's about to get the boy.
Stabilize.
Beg for mercy.
He got clamped by a Mario. Oh no, man. He's the number 2 pick for a reason, man.
Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Shaq, that boy playing defense. Tired, man. Oh my god, man.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Beg for mercy. Freeze to the
I
core.
didn't even need to fucking pass the ball. Jesus Christ. Yo, hold on. Shit's about to end.
Crush. Let's light it up.
This is order.
That shit stop my music and everything.
You thought that no matter what you did, you were always listening. When you thought that when you got a woman, it was your job, man.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You in the world.
I just got to do it.
That's why some of y'all be so miserable when the relationship over. Cause I'm tired of you being sprayed this thing, man, that you don't need to respect yourself. You need to put yourself in a position of power. This out here is a man. You being out here getting money, still putting yourself in a position of power. You being out here winning in life, and then you gonna turn around and say, well, I'm gonna lose with the woman intentionally. Man, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all better get your mind right, man. Get your mind on what it need to be on.
Brace yourself. Here to play with me. Think you can get away?
What the fuck, man?
Power.
That nigga jump high as hell just to wait him already.
From day one, man, you ain't got no time being with no woman who didn't want you from day one. You being got whipped out.
I got a green on the note. Yes, sir.
Woman always sleeping in bed with you when she get there. She ain't gonna lay in bed with you. Y'all flying women in, man, and don't
Somebody got the lockdown defender badge.
in the hotel. You flying in, going over to the club in the hotel until she put you out. She ain't gonna sleep. I know some guys who get down like that. I'm talking about some pain.
Yeah. Shit went crazy. I was been challenging you to do 69, bro.
Coming to be. Moment of birth.
Beg for mercy. I condemn you. Everybody stand back. Shut up. Blood of frost. Eye for an eye.
I knew that nigga was gonna make it there.
By holy proclamation. Solidify. I will have order.
But you went flying.
Crush. Shut up. I'm going in. Beg for mercy.
Okay, bro.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up.
Watch this shit, man. Watch the spin cycle, bro.
Shut up. Let's light it up.
Absolutely not. My boy making that shit, bro.
Witness my great undertaking.
Let's light it up.
Alright, bro. We get it, bro. We get it, bro. Alright, bro. I ain't even passed the ball. Nah, shit kill, bro. Oh, no, bro. Man, don't know like 3 people.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Paid. Yo. Yo, that man D-Way got minutes and that shit did not work.
Let's play. Yeah, my apologies.
It's stunned my boy fucking Chris Bosh out, bro. Put it back here, bro.
Here we go. Take it. Rain outlines your fate.
Is it?
Rain cutter. Time for take.
Fuck is
Coming to art. Sumetsu.
yeah. My nigga Shaq fouling and shit, bro. Yo, LeBron, hit him with the little fucking V real quick, bro. He did not do it. Nigga just shot. Yes.
Let's play. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
recent science discoveries and what they
Remy's
may
me?
find
Yeah,
is
you
that
not even
they
got it, bro. Shit went crazy.
7 interstellar
Yes, sir.
objects pass through the inner solar system every year. Most people are familiar with the way the solar system works. Planets orbit around the sun, drawn to its gravitational pull, and most of these planets have their own associated moons, likewise held in orbit around other planets. There are also objects flying through space that are not gravitationally bound to a star.
A blade
These
embraces
bodies,
its
which
duty,
include asteroids,
as a
comets,
jeweler
and
cherishes their
planets,
gems.
are known as interstellar objects, and scientists have recently released data
Yeah.
about just how many of these
Low key, bro.
intended flying objects might be zipping through the atmosphere at any given time. The first interstellar object in the solar system was detected surprisingly recently, on October 19th, 2017. And since then, scientists have been closely monitoring for signs of other objects entering our solar system. The results of what appeared to verify theoretical work, which suggested that these interstellar
Can we skip
objects
this
were
fucking
not
shit,
altogether
bro?
uncommon within the
I
solar
guess not.
system. In fact, a recent study conducted by researchers
A blade
with
is
the
like a tea
Initiative for
leaf.
Interstellar Studies determined that as many as 7 and possibly even more interstellar objects enter the Milky Way each year.
What the fuck? What kind of fucking...
Because these objects are formed outside the solar system and manage to make their way into our realm, it implies that there is an incredibly large population of these bodies being created throughout the universe. So why does it matter how many of these rogue objects find themselves flying through our solar system every year? The study revealed that, although these objects are only temporary nomads through the solar system, they tend to follow predictable orbits as
Deep?
they pass through. Suspected has revolutionized the field of astronomy. Marshall Eubanks, the lead author of the study and a physicist with the Initiative for Interstellar Studies, underlined the importance of this discovery in an email he
Yeah.
posted today, saying this discovery is significant in a way that cannot be understated. Just by proving that
Shit
we
went
exist,
crazy, bro.
it has had a profound impact, creating a field of study almost from nothing. A field
That
that
boy
funding
horse barking.
authorities are just beginning to recognize. Interstellar objects provide us with the opportunity to study and in the future literally of other stars besides our sun and planets in orbit around it, including more than 4,000 exoplanets. This
Benny's
number
Adventure
greatly
Team,
increases the odds of finding
assemble!
extraterrestrial life.
Or not.
Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have Ryan. A boy named Ryan was born in 2005, and when he was 4 years old, he began waking up, clutching his chest, and screaming about his heart exploding
that
in
come
Hollywood. Okay, not really normal behavior for a 4-year-old, and definitely something to look into. After this, Ryan began to share more
Disrespected
details with his parents about a life he says he can remember living. As it turns out, Ryan believes that he is the reincarnation of a famous Hollywood talent agent, Marty Martin, who passed away around 50 years before Ryan was born. Ryan claimed things like how he had 2 sisters, one of which was a dancer.
Are you a web developer trying to improve your skills? Oh, come on! Do you have entrepreneurial aspiration?
Hair, and all of this was true to the life of Martin.
Yeah.
He also claimed that he lived on a street that had rock in the name, and Martin
He's
lived on a
injured.
street called Roxbury. Eventually, this all led to Ryan meeting Martin's daughter in real life, and apparently Ryan was extremely standoffish during the meeting, and after he told his mother that his daughter's energy had changed. A psychiatrist who specifically researches reincarnation has said that meeting people from their past life who have moved on can offer them closure and causes them to forget their former life. This is definitely
Yes, sir.
an interesting thought. I really wonder what happened here for sure. Moving on to number 9, we have Helen Smith. A woman who was born in 1861 by the name of Catherine Mueller ended up changing her name to Helen Smith, and she believed she was reincarnated from the French Queen Marie Antoinette, as well as a reincarnation of an Arabic sheikh, and also the wife of a Hindu prince. This is a lot of claims, and I honestly didn't know that people would be
Oh, I
able
said
to
nigga Shaq so
remember
goddamn
multiple past
fast.
lives. She spent her whole life
I have
working
to
as
put
a
Chris by
spiritual
point
medium,
guard.
and she said she could receive messages from unseen creatures. She also said that she communicate with Martians and knew the language that was spoken on Mars, sometimes even writing this language down. She also drew what she said Mars looked like, which included boats and houses and plants and lakes. Considering it is highly, highly unlikely that Mars had any of these things, I think I'm having a hard time believing this one, but I'm sure in the late 1800s and early 1900s, she certainly would have had many people. In our number 8 spot today, we have Sonam Wangdu. In 1991, Sonam Wangdu was born in Seattle, and by the time he was 2 years old, he was the reincarnation of the Tibetan Lama Daishang Rinpoche, the first. What's crazy is that the third reincarnation of Daishang Rinpoche, who passed away in 1987, said before his passing that he would be reincarnated in Seattle. In 1996, Sonam had already changed his name to Trula, which means reincarnation, and he was leaving his family forever to go and be raised by monks, where he studied Tibetan Buddhism in Kathmandu, Nepal. This is where he eventually became the head of a monastery. In 2016, he was asked how long he would stay in Nepal, and he just said, lots of time. He is still there and still continues to live as the fourth reincarnation of Daishang Rinpoche. In our number 7 spot today, we have John Rothwell. A man who was once named John Rothwell has since changed his name to King Arthur Pendragon because he believes he is the reincarnation of, you guessed it, King Arthur. John was once just a regular biker, but in 1986, when he learned about King Arthur, he just felt like their lives were too similar. I'm not exactly sure what similarities their lives could have held, but he was convinced. And apparently being a reincarnation of a king nowadays is very tough work. He said that when he holds his worship sessions at Stonehenge, him and his followers have to pay for parking, which is obviously something he didn't have to deal with in his former life. He even went as far as to take his to court, saying that it was unfair that they were being made to pay to pray, and that this infringed on his rights to worship. I mean, I'm not exactly sure the legalities of this
embraces
exact
its jewelry,
situation, but the
as a
judge did
jeweler
end up
cherishes
ruling
their
the fees
gems.
as reasonable and legal, so that might just be the answer. In our number 6 spot today, we have Jeffrey Keane. Jeffrey Keane had lived a lot of his life and was already retired when he started to believe in his past life. Jeffrey and his wife went on a vacation to Maryland, where they visited a battlefield from the Civil War that was called Sutton Road, and that is when he became overwhelmed with emotion. Apparently, the emotion was so strong that he truly thought he might be having a heart attack. After this emotion passed and he was able to gather himself, he still felt an unbelievable connection to this place. At a later date, he encountered a psychic at a party and had relayed this story to them. The psychic asked if he believed in reincarnation, and Jeffrey felt like he had to reply with the words, not yet. After this day, Jeffrey was reading a Civil War magazine when he came across a Civil War general named General Gordon. General Gordon had fought at Sunken Road, and during this battle, he was known for constantly shouting the words, not yet. This, of course, caused Jeffrey to do more research into the general, where he found even more connections. On his 30th birthday, Jeffrey had to go to the hospital with a random, really terrible jaw pain, and when General Gordon was 30, he was shot in the jaw. Or how General Gordon
I'll be
suffered
back real
certain
quick.
injuries, and Jeffrey had unexplained marks on his body in the same spots. This could all be coincidence, but it is definitely a very interesting story regardless. In our number 5 spot today, we have Sergey Ben-Hayon. Sergey Ben-Hayon is an Australian bankrupt tennis coach who believes he is the reincarnation of famous Italian artist and scientist Leonardo da Vinci. This would be fine, except for Sergey.
Incredible mythology of Enlil, Nisan, and Mil. Enlil, as he was commonly called, was considered one of the most powerful gods in Mesopotamia. He was also called Nanamir at times. In Sumer, he was considered the god of the air, but despite his limitations to this element, he was considered exceptionally powerful when compared with other elemental deities. As time went on, he grew in power and esteem and eventually became the king of all the gods.
So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L and I'm back with another reaction. Hey, I'm Phil. Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man. And this next place really needs no type of introduction, fam. I mean, when it comes to ski. When you step into a new day, willing to take on whatever task, that new day is yours to own and yours to be proud of.
So these cops caught lying remain on the street.
We do things by the book. Undercover.
Scariest, deadliest. Here we go. How much do you know about the Amazon rainforest? It spans across 9 South You can never know enough about the Amazon, I feel like. American countries, and 20% of oxygen in the world is produced here. About 80% of the developed world's organic food originates in this amazing place. And at 4,344 miles, the Amazon is the longest river in the world. I had to say that back to myself. 4,344 miles. And you're not going to believe this strange secrets this rainforest holds. Lost tribes, giant animals, boiling rivers, and aliens. The significance of this place is hard to overestimate. But have you ever wondered what surprises await you in this massive jungle? Here are 15 of the most chilling things you'll only see in the Amazon. Number 15. Anaconda slithers out of cave. While excavating a cave near the Belo Monte Dam in Brazil. You see how big that didn't just slither out. You say slither when you talk about something small. This monster revealed itself. A huge anaconda. It weighed over 800 pounds and measured a staggering 33 feet long. And it's being called the like it ate everything in the cave.
Great
Biggest
question.
snake in history. And big is an understatement. Construction workers found the reptile after a controlled explosion blew open
I
the
guess.
cave. And this was waiting inside. A member of the boa family, the Amazon's green anaconda is the largest snake in the world. Like other boas, anacondas lack venom. Instead, they lie in wait for an unsuspecting animal. Then, they lunge,
Why?
ambushing their prey, holding their prey in their jaws.
Because
Then they
now
wrap their bodies around the animal until it suffocates. That's when their powerful jaws, attached by super stretchy ligaments, allow
we
them
be
to
doing, but then
swallow
we
their
be
prey
don't do
whole.
it.
Obviously, this anaconda would have no problem making a construction worker a meal. Plus, they can go weeks or months without food after they eat. Truth is, this corner of South America is well versed when it comes to these giant serpents. With tons of anacondas growing up to 30 feet, this serpent eclipses that by 3 feet. There must be something in the water in the Amazon. Now, let's get ready for today's open discussion. Speaking of giant snakes, there was an even more enormous serpent in the tropical jungles of South America some 5 million years after the extinction of the dinosaurs, the Titanoboa. It grew up to 50 feet long and weighed as much as 2,500 pounds. That's as long as a semi-truck and about twice as heavy as the biggest bear. Do you think this snake about to devour a helicopter is this legendary but very real super serpent? Some scientists think it killed by constricting and asphyxiating its prey, while others argue that it behaved like an anaconda, sneaking around the shallows, ambushing animals with a powerful bite, and swallowing its giant prey whole. All I keep hearing is Ice Cube say, "The snake's out there this big, and rolling that long snakes get out of there."
Who you about to say?
Snakes don't eat me. Dude said, "Oh, they don't."
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost valleys just waiting to be rediscovered.
There are rumors that snakes like this might still live in the Amazon. Do you think so? Yes. Use the comment section below to start the conversation with the hashtag open discussion. Yes. You want to know a little secret? If you smash the like button and subscribe, click the notification bell. This of the 4 anteater species, about the size of a large dog, but thick, bushy hair makes it look even bigger. Its name is a hint to one of its favorite foods. You can't miss its long snout. The giant anteater's elongated head and nose are perfectly designed to get in and out of a termite mound or anthill. The crazy thing about these creatures is that although they have poor vision, bad hearing, and no teeth, anteaters can be deadly. Recently, a gruesome anteater attack left 100 killed in a similar confrontation with one of these long-nosed creatures.
Yes, sir.
It looks like he don't pose a threat.
Can you even imagine? While such incidents are rare and anteaters usually avoid contact with humans, the attacks should serve as a warning to humans encroaching on their territory. They have 4 sharp claws on both of their forelimbs they can use to quarry anthills and termite mounds, and apparently to inflict fatal wounds on humans. The creatures assume a standing position when they feel threatened, sometimes with
Granary adds confidence, so you don't undermine your message.
What?
it's referred to as an anteater's hug, but they're not looking for affection.
Exactly.
It's a red flag. Number 13, Amazonian Stonehenge. This pre-colonial astrological observatory in the rainforest was built to be aligned to the sunrise during the December solstice.
Listen, I said it earlier. I looked at that thing this morning on my phone. It posed the question, are they hiding in plain sight? I think so.
No.
Is it the unmistakable form of a so-called alien? No explanation is offered as to what the light may be. While for many the images can simply be dismissed as a well-executed hoax, there are people who believe that this sighting proves the existence of aliens. What do you think? It comes from an area known for experiencing intense UFO activity. Some say the aliens are interested in this region due to its biological diversity. Plus, there are rumors that the area was also the focus of a high-level Brazilian government investigation when the army was sent in to monitor and confirm an alien presence in the region. Number 11. Mapinguri.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Everybody stand back!
Order guide.
I just can't.
Shut up! Beg for mercy.
Stabilize. Live.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Shut up.
This is order. Stabilize.
Crush. Beg for mercy.
They say it has a body of a giant bear. The backward turned clawed feet of a giant armadillo. The face appears punky or even human-like, and a roar-like endless thunder. Some legends even attribute
Shut up.
supernatural. But all accounts agree that the creature is tall, about 7 feet. Its upright bulk disconcertingly human-like when it stands on 2 legs, that it emits a strong, extremely nauseating, and disabling smell. Bigfoot? How about Big Stink?
I said about 7 foot, so we got this big, giant,
More speed. Let's light it up.
Gather. Order guide you.
Crush.
Number 10. Mysterious Stonehenge.
What's up, this
Footage of a spider spinning an intricate version of stone
Burst forth.
called Silkhenge. Strange structures featuring a single top of silk, with threads of silk spires surrounding it, confounding scientists with its intricate creation.
Stabilize. This is order.
Still unidentified. No one has ever seen the Americans actually
More
make
speed.
these works of art. But if there's good reason for these silk structures that sort of resemble a white picket fence tower, spider babies. Still more mysteries surround
Beg for mercy.
For one thing, scientists don't know what kind of spider it is. DNA testing didn't match any known species. Of course, there are known species that have their DNA sequenced, and baby spiders are difficult
Shut
to
up.
identify by appearance. So researchers' next big task is to catch an adult in the act of building
Order guide you.
fence, and they pretend the ants are keeping out water.
Everybody stand back. Crush. Freeze to the core. I condemn you.
Number 9. Strange pink dolphins. Dolphins are some of the most loved marine animals in the world, though most people are only familiar with dolphin species that live in the ocean. But the Amazon dolphin, also known as the pink river dolphin or Bono, lives only in fresh water. It's found in some this pink dolphin thing. And then I had to make sure. Throughout much of the Amazon River Basin, it's obviously famous for its pink color. But many
I'm having a drink.
also comes in a variety of other shades.
Think you can get away? Witness the power of this. Sakura swirl! Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Take flight. Here we go. Let me read you a verse. Look at you, Blue Tail. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Coming Sajua. Surrender. Whirling snow.
Of the more than 80,000 plant species that scientists estimate the forests of the Amazon may be home to, perhaps one of the most unusual is the walking palm. Like the Ents from the J.R.R. Tolkien's epic Lord of the Rings saga, these trees actually move. The interesting fact about this type of tree is that it employs a method for moving on
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
by producing new aerial routes that reach the jungle. Yeah, somebody think just like me. I was thinking in my head like,
Not this well.
put a hand in. They scroll to the right, you see a hand in. Well, the walking palm is able, so lazy, would very slowly relocate to another part of the forest floor. Specifically, nutrient-rich soil and access to life-giving sunlight. They've adapted this way because these trees must compete with the neighboring trees in the forest. The trunk of this
Solidify!
Let's light it up! Beg for mercy.
Coming to be! Witness a great undertaking!
He's gonna say
Eye
Nichols.
for an eye. More speed. Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is order!
Shut up! Blood of frost! I condemn you! Everybody stand back!
Solidify! I will have order! Feel this ancient power! Live! Shouldn't get careless.
Eye for an eye.
Solidify! Burst forth!
Beg for mercy. Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is order! Live!
Freeze to the core!
This one's well done!
No, my sword! My apologies! Witness the power of Diana Special! Time for takeoff! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow! Here we go! Think you can bully me? Rain outlines you! Think you can get away? Coming so close. Sumetsu! Take flight!
Hello. Testing, testing.
I condemn you.
When you see that text-to-speech.
Stabilize.
It's Brendan.
Everybody stand.
Order guide you.
He can't even. His mic doesn't guide him.
My mic doesn't die again.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Solidify. Coming to be.
Shudder.
Now it's hella late. Tomorrow is Easter. I'm not even supposed to be awake.
I'm going in.
This is order.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine.
But I'm helping my sister write her book, or whatever the fuck. Unless y'all want to hear that.
More speed. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order.
Anthony, you're gay. Fuck you, spell. I'm Doctor Strange.
You're strange, alright.
Rain outlines him. Yahoo!
Wait.
Look at you, Booyah!
Yep.
Think you can bully me? Time for takeoff. Witness the power. Go walk. Sakura swirl.
Oh yeah, reminds me. Gavin. I got this bitch's pop figure.
Brace yourself. Whirling snow.
Of like Soldier Supreme.
My sword. Yahoo!
I don't know
My apologies.
who the duck that is.
Think you can bully me? Blow through me. Think you can get away?
Yay.
Let me read you a verse. Take an ass dirt and break the ice.
I have no.
Cause you picked the wackest bag.
Take flight.
Now it's Marvel. Apparently. I've never seen this again.
Here we go. Get out of your dream.
But you like pop figures, so I said.
Time for takeoff.
Fuck it.
Let me amuse myself. Rain outlines. Whirling snow.
Dude, I am so angry, bro.
Gabby, riddle me this. Batman was epic, right?
Hey, how's the hair doing? Want me to check your coat?
No,
Got the nose on.
Where the fuck was Harley Quinn?
it's not supposed to be. It's just an idea. It's just
That movie had everything but her.
What is that?
What's that gadget? Sid's pioneer from the greatest decade in pop culture history.
You should listen to stuff like that. It's bad for you. It's not bad.
last thing I did for you.
Bro, when the Joker said, the less you have, the more special one is.
Me on to our DMC.
My mind was like, bitches.
How's that job hunt going?
But then he said friend.
That's why you don't talk now. Gotta go back and graduate. Look, once my game's picked up, you can come program for me full time.
The House of Isaac?
The House of Isaac, yeah. That's actually pretty good.